Good morning, seniors. We're doing a lot of this is the last time things this semester. So this is my last video to you guys. I've been making videos for you guys since your sophomore year. So you guys are gonna miss this, aren't you? I have a couple of just last minute senior things that I wanted to go over with you all before, while I had the chance. I'm going to ask your advisory teacher to pass out your transcripts to you, and then I'm going to go over a couple of transcripts things with you. And then I want to talk to you all about some resources for this last semester, just give you guys some information, and we'll go from there. And of course, if you guys have questions after the video, then please email me or come by, let me know, and I'll help if I can. So let's talk transcripts first. Alright, so now I'm going to be talking about transcripts. First thing I want to point out is you should have at least 22 credits right now. If you have 22 credits right now, that means that you must pass every single class in order to graduate. If you have less than 22 credits, that means that you need to pass every single class in addition to some additional classes to graduate, but we've already visited about that. The next thing, I wanted you guys to look at your transcripts to make sure that you have all of your requirements. Remember that if you're in a class right now that's a requirement, it's not showing up that you have it completed yet. It will show up that it's completed at the end of this semester. And then also on your transcript, I wanted you to pay attention to the Missouri and U.S. Constitution tests. Make sure that they should say passed next to them. If they do not say passed next to them, that means that we don't have documentation that they're passed. So I want to make sure that you guys see that. On the transcript, make sure at the bottom right that the A+ information is correct. If that's not correct, please visit with Mr. Metlin. And then also on your transcript, some of you will have NCs from first semester or from last year. Make sure that you're having those taken care of. Please know that if you've already had it taken care of, a little bit short-staffed with the people who changed the transcripts. So it's taking a little bit longer to get those NCs changed, but they will get changed. So that's the transcript. Okay, the next thing I want to visit with you all about is scholarships. We've been talking about scholarships since the beginning of the year. If you're planning on going to a community college or a four-year college or a trade school, there's lots of scholarships that are still available for you. In fact, there's a lot of brand new scholarships that are out there, and I wanted to point those out. The reason I really wanted to point these out is because these are local scholarships that I'm going to point out. Local scholarships you are the most likely to get these scholarships. You think, oh my gosh, there's 300 people in my class, they're all going to be applying for these scholarships. In reality, what actually happens is maybe 2 to 3 of you will apply for these scholarships. What these local people always say to us is, we need more people to apply, we need more people to apply, because they want to give away that money. So I'm going to kind of point out some of these scholarships and where to find them on the website. Okay, so here is my computer, and what I have is I have the website, the Belton School website, and then I have the Belton High School on here. And what I want to show you is this is just like the high school main page. And on the high school main page, if you go to scholarship info, it comes to all of the local scholarships. I have been very thoughtful in what scholarships I put on this website. I'm only putting scholarships that are for very specific local scholarships. Like this automobile dealers of Kansas City, that's for people who are wanting to go to a trade school for automotive. This anytime you say Belton or you see Raymore or you see Cass County, these are the ones that hardly anybody applies to, and literally hardly anyone applies to them. So if you apply, you have a great chance of getting these. So the Bel-Ray, the Belton Educational, Belton Evening Optimist, Belton Historical Society, all of these are great local scholarships that very, very few people will apply to. The Cass County, I often have several students, sometimes 5 or 6, who get this really, really great scholarship if you're going into any type of healthcare. I want to show you the Peculiar Charitable Foundation. One of my good friends runs this scholarship, and she was saying, Rachel, just get as many kids as possible. I want 10 kids, I want 15 kids applying for this scholarship, because it's $1,000 and it actually can be renewable each year of college. So she really, really wants to give this scholarship out to Belton students. So take a look at these. Most of them are due at March, sometimes March 1st, sometimes March 15th. So you do need to get on the ball with these, but definitely work on getting on here and getting some of these done. You can use, some of them will say you have to have an essay. A lot of them you can use the exact same essay for several different scholarships. Okay, another resource that I wanted to share with you all is the senior packet. I know most of you know about this, but I want to share it with you, and also want you to share it with your parents or guardian as well. I'm going to go back to the website again. Okay, I hopped back on the Belton High School website, and at the very top of the Belton High School website, it says Class of 2018 Senior Packet. And for you and your parents, I would just really go through this pretty thoroughly. A lot of the question that I'm having from my seniors right now is, when's the last day? What are we doing when? Very, very good questions. So on that senior packet, there's a place that says key dates, and I kind of had to search for it a little bit. And if you click on the key dates like that, it will pull up what seniors are doing, what's due for seniors, when seniors' last day is, what time graduation is, and that type of thing. So there's a lot of really great information on this senior packet. So I would really encourage you guys to take a look at it. Make sure that you're sharing it with your parents as well. It's a great great place to find lots of information with senior. Okay, the next thing I want to visit with you all about is the FAFSA. Just want to let you know that there is definitely still time to fill out the FAFSA if you're going to a trade school, if you're going to Longview, if you're going to a four-year college. You do need to fill out the FAFSA, and if you're not sure how to fill it out, or where to go, there is information on the counseling website of how to fill out the FAFSA and where to go and how to fill out the PIN number and that type of thing. So please let Mr. Pangborn or myself know if you have questions about the FAFSA, and we'll do the best that we can to help with that. Okay, finally, I just wanted to let you know that we are still here and here to help if we can. So if you have questions on, okay, what do I do next as far as housing with my college? What do I do next as far as I've been accepted now, how do I know which one to go to? I just want to let you know that Mr. Pangborn and I are definitely here to help, and please come by, please email, and we would be very happy to. So you guys have a good rest of your year, and I look forward to continuing talking with you guys for the next 2.5 months, 3 months. So, all right, take care. Bye.